Welcome to the staff room, a place where dreams are made, laid, and then paid.
A place rumoured to have been where Gary Youngman became Gary Oldman.
A space for loose talk, rusty forks, and a smelly, shitty gym bag that belongs to nobody in particular. I'm your store manager, Rob.
And I shouldn't even be here. I was suspended last week for organising the veg by its girth. I'm your co-host, Al. And as always, we are joined by our checkout staff, the feckless layabouts, Josh.
Hello, hello, hello.
Tom.
All right.
And our special guest, Craig.
Hiya.
Very quietly spoken there, too.
Hiya.
So, welcome back to the staff room.
Hey!
Back up and running again. It's been a while.
That's been a while.
It's
been a good 9 months, I reckon, hasn't it?
Since the staff room. Could be.
Could have had a baby in that time.
You look like you're about to drop, mate.
It's been a long-term commitment, this pregnancy. Yeah. About, I don't know,
What?
10 years.
14 years overdue, is it now, Rob?
Something like that,
I was born quite late. 14 years my dad was pregnant for.
Yeah. And all his teeth and all his hair.
I'm just going to pop Kevin and Perry out.
Yeah.
There was on Never Mind the Buzzcocks the other day, you know, the bit where they get the lineup out and they go, oh, who is, spot the person from the lineup. Or there was this guy who looked like, he was a small white guy, considerably taller than all of the other people. And Jamali Maddox just looked at him and he went, he looks like a pissed off baby that's just been fed Stella. And it was very accurate.
I reckon that accounts for about 75% of all pubs, population of every pub in the UK, innit?
I was watching Come Down With Me the other day, and a woman announced that she'd been born inside out, and they all went, what? She went, yeah, born inside out, all my organs are on the outside. And they're like, all right.
How did they
Thanks
get
for
back
that.
in?
She went, she just tucked them all back in, like folded them back in. All right. Is that a common thing? Anyone know anyone that's been born inside out? Or because she looked completely normal.
I'm calling bullshit.
No, she was born inside out.
I've heard accounts of people being born with like the heart outside the chest.
Yeah, their organs, all their organs.
Stuff,
They were like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "Everything was on the outside."
What, like a salesman?
Yeah.
you want
Got any
leeches?
leeches? Got any leeches for this?
Yeah. Lovely liver off the mark.
born inside
goes
out.
up to people, they think that she's going to flash, but it's just like a heart. Yeah.
She wears a heart on a sleeve.
Too honest.
So speaking of
No,
flashing,
Ed Hardy.
what else have we been doing in our time away, lads?
Watching Come Down With Me.
Well, we have been watching a bit of Come Down With Me. Yeah, we've been coming back though. If you will notice, we're at a different angle as well. I mean, you will have seen this from Team App. We're making a few little studio improvements. We've obviously got a new space in. We've been doing the desk up, some nice new lights. Thank you very much, guys. It's great to be back. No.
Look at the table. Look at the light. You can't see the lights, but look at the lights and the table that we've got.
I can see the lights, even when the lights are switched off and I close my eyes.
And I'm walking up into the sun. The lights are blind.
Burned into my retina.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you know what? I think it was Isaac Newton wanted to see how long you could stare at the sun for before it damaged your eyes. So he just did it. Yeah, he went blind for weeks or something. He was
They called him
nuts.
Sick Newton after that.
Yeah.
Because he lost his eyes.
Ray Charles Newton.
Sack Newton.
Spelt his name differently after that.
That's because he couldn't see what he was writing.
Yeah.
So, Josh, have you got any news for us?
I have, yes.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
What's that?
Why didn't Isaac Newton just pay someone? Sorry to change the subject.
No worries, mate. You know.
Pay someone to look at the sun so you don't fuck your own eyes.
Yeah, it was when science.
He wasn't that smart, was he?
It was when science didn't have the adage of capitalism involved, mate, and people just wanted to discover shit for themselves.
Why don't you just pay a child to do it? I don't understand where he's coming from with that.
Hello and welcome back to the Middle Isle Supermarket News Sweep. The cardiac carbonara, the ticker, the paella panta as man in Alicante fakes 20 heart attacks to avoid paying restaurant bills. Keep off the grass because the shepherd's lettuce takes bite in Greece. And reintroduce your baby beaver to the wild, mate. As first baby beaver born in the UK after 400 years.
Yay.
And Mickey Cypriot balances 319 glasses of wine on his head in a new world record. We'd love a world record. And in the stores this week, in Lidl, Halloween Monster Chili Cheese Nuggets $3.99, and in Aldi, Highland Game Chorizo sausages for $2.29.
Oh, get me some of them.
How many?
Sounds very nice.
Hold up.
300 grams.
300 grams.
Highland Game Chorizo sausages. Are this...
From the Spanish Highlands, mate.
Venison.
The Highlands.
The Childs.
Highlands, yes.
So the
Buenos dias, you motherfucker. Por favor. Who's you like your chorizo?
Speaking of food, the tick tick ticker, yeah. So a guy in Alicante has faked. He's known locally as Gastrojeta. that was on it. That is, I swear to God, that's legit. It's on the article. Yeah, he's faked 20 heart attacks, or 20 that we know of in 20 different restaurants in the past 12 months to stop paying bills in Alicante.
Gastrojeta, that's brilliant.
I know, they're known as the Gastrojeta. Yeah, they managed to basically what's happened
Fidel.
Fidel. What's happened is he's in one of these restaurants, apparently words got out locally, and he started like refusing to pay a bill. He said that he needs to get off and all this lot, and they've just been like, no, we know who you are.
Do you know that Blackpool's got one of these guys?
That's it, yeah.
He's called...
Barry Bullshitter.
No, he's called... I can't remember his name. He's called Neil something or other. So when I was on the taxis... You get a finger to pop up and it'd be like, Neil such and such is out and about.
Oh, really?
Because he was renowned.
Was that his last name? Yeah, such and such.
Yeah, such and such, yeah. He was renowned for it, but he'd done it with loads. I think he's been to prison for it before. He's been done for it loads of times. I can't think of his name now. Neil Summit or other.
Sent to jail for faking illnesses.
Well,
no, for not paying his bills at restaurants, because it wasn't just taxi fares that he was doing it. He was just a repeat offender of just not paying for whatever.
Well, it could be this guy, because honestly, the Alicante justice system has issued an official statement about this man. And do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
This is the official statement.
In Spanish, please.
No, the Alicante spokesperson has said, we are aware of a man being sent to prison, though we don't know how long for or if he's now free.
What?
Official statement from Alicante Police on this issue. So,
that's,
they write the instructions on Ernesto.
Just
more online.
Yeah. No, very good. Yes, he's been going. Yeah, in other news as well, in Greece, obviously, as we know, Greece affected by wildfires and flooding, like some other places in Europe of recent years. And flooding has affected major areas of Greece again this year. And in the case of this story, I won't be able to pronounce this right, but Thalassa in mainland Greece was home to some baked ewes, as lots of sheep have gone across the fence and found the way into a medicinal cannabis greenhouse, and they've munched 100 kilograms of weapons-grade medicinal cannabis on the way round.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a lot of baked ewes going about.
Baked ewes.
Bad man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought it was quite funny to see some red-eyed sheep walking about. Reintroduce your baby beaver to the wild. I think I've put the fucking wild here as well, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You really...
Do you know how long ago, when it was with yourself, weren't it? You brought up this story about 5 times in one episode, but 18 months ago that would have been now. And this is...
It feels like less, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, mate, yeah. So 400 years after they were hunted to extermination...
Extermination.
By me personally.
Yeah. Well, communism hadn't been invented, so people didn't know how to equally distribute resources. You know what I mean? Capel Manor College and the Beaver Trust have been in touch to say the Beaver.
What, personally, were you in touch?
Yeah. So,
I hear you know Tom.
Capybara College.
No, Capel Manor.
Oh,
it
sorry,
would be funny if it was like Capybara College.
That'd have been great.
They've said they can't determine the sex yet. I don't know what sort of education establishment they are. I think they'd have that one sort of nailed, really, wouldn't you? But yeah, they can't determine the sex yet, but they will be doing health checks on the baby beaver. And I think we should write into Capel Manor College as you, Tom, and just try and ask for a job.
Yeah.
And just be like,
I'll take it. If it goes through. If it goes through, I'll take it.
And we'll just blag him, so we'll make a
I
little
think we should get
note of
Tom to go down and check what sex it is.
Yeah.
Or we could maybe...
Well, sex the baby beaver. You want me to sex the baby beaver?
Just hi, I've heard you've had some problems, getting the gender of the beaver.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a man here
Goes
to
like
help you out.
Yeah, male.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every now and no, every now and again I like to throw in a little. Yeah, I like to throw in a little world record every now and again.
Cheers.
And Aristolis Valatorilis in Cyprus, 62 years young, has shattered the previously held Cypriot record of balancing 270 wine glasses on someone's head, and he's topped it and gone for 319.
On someone else's head?
No, sorry, the 270, he hadn't done that. The 270 had been previously
He
set
says
record.
he shattered 300 wine glasses.
Yeah, it was a pun, weren't it? You know, shattered. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah, like a shattered glass.
Well, he didn't break any though.
No, did he? Heck. So it's funny you asked that. So to actually get the world record, he had to stand for 10 seconds, right? And he actually apparently did it for 20 while dancing.
Of course he did.
You know what I mean? He doesn't really mess
Fucking
about.
right, is he, old fucking Stavros? What was his name?
Well, yeah, okay, so, yeah, okay. Imagine if it was another culture, we'd be saying something else now, wouldn't we? You know what I mean? Walk yourself into that one. Yeah. So Aristolis Valatorilis, yeah, well done, mate. 62 years young.
That's what I said.
It's a lot of opers, isn't it? If he drops them. So yeah, so that's the news. Back with some of the news.
Well done.
Yeah, good stuff.
About the news. So what have you been on with, Craig?
Very quick.
Well, I've had a middle aisle product for about a year, waiting for you to get back on there. But yeah, no, just gigging all the time. Yeah.
You say you played one of the new venues at the Tower, haven't you, recently?
Yeah, I did the fifth floor.
The fifth floor.
Which
Is that what it's called?
The old jungle gyms.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been going good.
Do you want to give your bands a shout for
Yeah,
some
the band's
promo?
called Parker Monkeys, and
They're fucking brilliant.
we
Yeah,
played.
very good.
I'll,
really good
vouch
friend.
for, I'll vouch for them. They're fucking. I seen you last time at the Martin Institute Beer Festival.
Yeah.
I think you must be halfway into your set, like, but just smashing it. Yeah,
Yeah, no, we're
smashing
just,
it.
Keep on rolling. Keep
Yeah.
on rolling. Just been up to Newcastle this weekend. That was a good day out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we did the Opera House Sunday, which was unreal.
Very good. Got anything else lined up?
We're doing, I'm going to have to check the date. I think it's the 16th of December. We're doing Bootleg Social.
All Christmas gigs at Bootleg.
It's the 18th
always
of,
good.
no, hang on a minute. Yeah. 16th of December, Bootleg Social.
Get yourself down.
Get over to
Organise your
Blackpool,
Christmas
yeah.
party and get it done.
Yeah.
Get it down
Around
in there.
it, yeah.
What time's it booting off?
You shouldn't have asked me that.
What,
question.
like a
Josh,
proper
about
boot
nine.
off?
It'd be,
with all
yeah,
lines
Depends
up?
what
The
time the
usual
Enigma
time.
turns up, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, once he's had his first
There's a
Stella.
burlesque show on the Leighton Institute starting at 7 that night, so I might pop down, and then go down afterwards. No, but
You know.
so you see me back out of that one.
You know.
Yeah, quick turnaround.
So we had some fun, didn't we? The other day, fishing.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
Oh,
Were
you
you
went on a
fishing
little
socks? Were you
excursion.
fishing socks?
No, I didn't take the
Did it
fishing
take the-
socks.
No, but we went out on the fishing boat.
What's
Out
your favourite part about putting a hook through a dogfish's eye?
Well, this is this is the thing, right? So
We went out on
This is
the fishing boat.
we went on a fishing
Sea
boat.
fishing.
A fishing boat.
A fishing
Yeah,
boat.
not the
out,
fishing boat.
out in the Irish Sea, about 40 minutes off the coast of Fleetwood, right? And then we're casting off, and they've all just put a bit of a piss up in it, right? For Boney's 40th, right? Yeah. So we're catching all these dogfish, and the thing with a fish, you go fishing as a sport. So it's like you hack this thing, the fish comes out, and it's like that with a hook through its eye or something. You're going, oh, that's a bit brutal. Then you're like chucking it back in again. But why is it that we don't care about fish? Like, imagine if, like, it's a group of lads or whatever, whoever wants to go for a party, and it's like, oh, you just turn up at this field, and in this field they have rabbits, right? And then you just cast off into there, pull the rabbit in like that, and when it gets there, you go, oh, yeah, it's a big one, that point, and lob it back in the field. Like, people would be up in arms about
Gal
it.
might have gone vegan, Josh.
I think because maybe fox hunting's been such like an upper class institutionalisation now, like because like other people go fishing, it's like, oh, it's all right, we've got to give them something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can have some blood sport. You know what I mean?
Are you allowed
that-
to say
it
ban
did put
fox
me
hunting,
off.
but you still go fishing at the weekend?
I don't go fishing at the weekend or fox hunting, mate.
I've
so I
seen
can't-
you round that lake.
The great
Well, not for fishing,
philosopher, the great philosopher Kurt
Shagging
Cobain
foxes.
addressed that issue, didn't he? He said
Did he?
it's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings.
Yeah.
Did he?
They don't
Yeah.
care, eh? They
Has he
want to
never
be
watched
eaten.
SpongeBob?
They want to be eaten.
No.
Don't think Kurt Cobain was into SpongeBob.
In the way.
He's like swim as you are.
So what we're saying, that fishing shouldn't be allowed?
I don't know, just after partaking in it,
After going fishing.
I'm like,
I'm
not sure I want to do this again. I felt quite sorry for him.
I'd go fishing again, but only if I was catching fish to eat.
That's it.
Exactly. That was the thing that got me. It was kind of like, oh yeah, well that's fucked.
I think that can be true.
Well, that's the first one that I caught. The hook literally was like coming out of its fucking eye, and I was like, oh, there was one where the hook wasn't even in its mouth.
They don't mind. They don't mind.
They love it.
Yeah, they like it. They want to
throw me back in. I want to get caught again.
It's a little game. That's how.
Isn't the whole point though that you kneel down and hold a big fish, and that's how you get pussy?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at the size of that fish he's caught.
He must have
let
a
him have sex with
massive todger.
I see something about
Huge
some guy.
rod.
There's some guy in the States who've been doing fishing competitions and winning loads of them, right? And he won like a fucking 100-gram boat and all sorts of stuff.
He's been putting weights.
He's been putting weights in them. They finally caught him. Then they're slicing the fish open and pulling all these weights out, going, "You bastard!"
They fucking love cheating, don't
they?
they?
Just to make fishing that bit more humane, we're now going to slice them open and put the weights in.
And then chuck them back in.
Yeah.
They love a good cheat, don't they, the Americans?
Yeah.
No offence, buddy. Cycling was boring, and then he started cheating and got really good at it, and then they went, "Oh, you bastard!"
And now, to be fair to Lance Armstrong,
now,
every single person racing pretty much was on.
Yeah, I've watched the Netflix series.
Listen, I've rode a bike on drugs before, and it wasn't that fun. I broke my ribs.
I think there should be a drug Olympics.
There should be, yeah. Minimum
What do you
amount
mean,
of
mate?
drugs,
It's been going on in Blackpool for years.
No, but like, imagine Usain Bolt juiced up running 100 metres in 5 seconds.
You've been tested and we found that there were no drugs in your system.
And make it like Formula One, whereas it's nothing about the athletes, but the mechanics, aka who can make the best drugs.
Yeah, the suppliers.
I think that'd be fucking great.
Chemists in the fucking pit lane. Yeah.
Just
a crack house.
and another Olympics-based
smoke this.
thought I've had is, actually, no, I won't say it. I'll save it till
We'll save that for the digital.
I had an Olympics-based thought the other day, and it was if the Olympics were held in Portugal, would for that year they change the name to Sportugal?
See, I thought, why can't they call the Paralympics the Olympics?
Yeah, that would work.
The limping.
Yeah.
Or is that offensive?
Because para stands for
paranormal.
paranormal.
The paranormal Olympics.
The paranormal Olympics, right? It's like disabled ghosts.
Jimmy Carr, innit? That what does para stand for? And someone shouts out in the crowd, normal!
Paratroopers.
Well, you know.
Just Derek Acora just
I think that's like one of the fishing dynamics again. You know what I mean? Like,
when did Derek Acora last pop up on the podcast?
I don't know. Yeah, he's been about, hasn't he? Yeah. What was he saying?
It was something in Liverpool or something, wasn't it?
What would? Yeah, was he not? He said that he's going to come back finding grows or something, didn't we? He was fucking getting a banging whiff out in here, lads. What was his spirit guy called? Sam.
What's that, Sam?
Sam seen he's got some brilliant chebs here, lad.
I met Acora when I worked at Blackpool Tower.
Did you?
Yeah.
Come on, lad.
Fucking weird fucking guy.
Really?
He looked like a ghost. He had like
he was very pale and white.
I don't think he ever blinked. He was like that. Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Like a priest vibe.
Yeah.
Like weird
flashbacks.
Well, I used to work there, and I used to start at like 5.
Where was this, buddy?
Blackpool Tower. So I used to go out and fill all the fridges up and stuff.
Yeah,
so I'd be walking around the building on my own.
Yeah.
And I swear, the day after he was in there, I was fucking shitting myself. I'm just like...
The fridges have filled themselves.
Yeah.
Just like the official most haunted have been here, and it's got to be real, you know.
And obviously, like, normally you'd hear a noise and you'd be like, well, there's a fucking 200-year-old tower swaying in the wind. Of course the building's going to make a noise. Not after Derek's been in there. And his mate, what was she called? Yvette Fielding.
Event.
She scammed me.
Did she? Yeah. What do you mean?
So when my old band, the Get Sets, was on Twitter, so she starts following us. She had like hundreds of thousands of followers. Hey guys.
Oh, she started following you.
Yeah.
Online.
And then she's going, check out the Get Sets, check this out. Blah, blah. So we're like, oh, she must like it. And then she was, oh, my son was in a band with Harry Styles, and then her son's band had a gig. And she's like, oh, why don't you come down? We'll have a chat. And we're thinking like, oh, she must want to get us involved. So we turned up to this venue in Manchester, and it was just full of lads in bands coming down to try and meet Yvette Fielding. But like we were all just like, "Are you here to meet her as well?" Right. So she just like used her sort of online presence to get about 100 people to her son's fucking
To
gig.
watch the gig.
Yeah,
way.
I was just like, she's fucking done us here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Tim.
Did you leave?
Terrible.
Yeah, you should have said, get the money, get the ticket price off Sam.
Yeah. And then she ghosted me.
Most flaunted.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Fuck you, Yvette. What?
She won't.
Was she not on Blue Peter at one point?
This. She will watch
Yeah,
this.
I think
I'm sure she was a presenter on Blue Peter originally.
Here's one that died earlier.
What was the name?
Yvette Fielding.
Blue Peter was like a dead rabbit called Peter.
I mean, do you know what? I mean, that's a pretty creative way of getting people to your son's gig.
Yeah,
isn't it?
brilliant. Nice one.
Worked.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Yvette.
A lot of police
might be-
activity in there going on there.
Blackpool at home. No, I don't think they're playing Oxford away, I think, aren't they? Anyway,
they are.
sorry, stadium's not too far away, is it?
That Lemmy's fucking Twitch channel is always a siren going off. It's like another stabbing. It's like, I live in London, man. I'm like in Glasgow in a minute.
Hold on.
Another stabbing.
Another stabbing.
There's probably more
London,
stabbings in London than
Glasgow.
Glasgow, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Make mine up. Take your pick.
Is he? Maybe he's the one doing all the stabbing.
Could be.
Probably.
Under the
Yeah,
table.
maybe his Twitch recording is just like a thing off speed where,
Cover,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
where the camera just can't drop a certain pace. You know,
I
it's
can't,
just
I
his
stabbed him out,
Scottish
I was
accent
there.
riffing dead fast. You know
I
what
was
mean?
here recording for Twitch. I couldn't have stopped anybody.
It's a good alibi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did Lemmy kill Dando?
Hot topic.
I heard
Stay tuned,
a conspiracy about Dando the other day. That she was going to out like Savile and
Oh
Rolf
yeah.
Harris
I
and
don't
all
think
this.
it's. I don't think it's a conspiracy. I
Well,
think
I'm
that's why
20 years behind the
Do you know what? The first
Jimmy
bit,
Savile did her in.
No, but like the sort of establishment, like she's going to fucking
Thatcher.
yeah, she's going to blow off cover.
Thatcher did it.
Thatcher.
the
Yeah.
kind of stuff that like 90% of it circulates on Twitter, and you go, "That's all right," and then they just go, "Oh yeah," and she was a massive Trump supporter. yeah, you know, and they wanted to wipe out the freedom of speech.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
she was a big fan of his performance in Home Alone 2.
Apparently, her husband wanted to get a new front door, but Jill was dead against it.
Oh, speaking of, I know
Sorry,
this is
it's
a very weird,
a
very weird
recycle of an Oscar Pistorius.
I was just about to say, very weird you say that. He's up for release. He's
Is
up.
he?
I texted
Oh,
you
he
back
ain't got
that
a
way,
leg to
didn't I?
stand on.
He's
In the Olympics.
he's up for release. We were trying to say how long ago do you think it must be? What about
3
9
years.
years?
At least,
No, I'm
at
saying
least
12
3
years.
years.
12 years. It's got to be the good 8 to 14 at least, hasn't it?
How many Olympics have we had since he?
They're every
Para.
4 years. So 2, 3.
The Olympics are every 3 years.
Are they?
4 years.
4?
Yeah.
Is that the World Cup? I don't know sports
same.
very well. When's the darts on every Wednesday?
Is that the same as the Olympics? Yeah.
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 Every 4 years, mate.
We
On
went
a-
to
on
the
a
darts
Wednesday.
earlier this year, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Got some funny photos of you.
Oh no, mate! I found a video. Of him. Stood. What did your sign say? Was it Top Gun Tools?
Yeah,
He
Top
just
Gun
said
Tools and Fixings.
And like we were at the end of a table, so like people were coming past to go to the bar and the toilet and all that. And you know, it was a pretty major walkway. And I've just got a video of you stood in that, walking up to people your side, like not letting them get past and stuff. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
That's what the
Getting
darts
in
is
the
all
way.
about, isn't it? Not watching the darts.
Dancing with the darts, isn't it?
Not watching the darts is what it's all about, isn't it? I filmed the guy filming for TV, and he just quickly went.
And then the world ended. Like
Anyway.
Googling Google.
Yeah. Anyway, Tom's a fountain of knowledge, isn't he? Have we got any questions for him?
I think we might.
Do you have a question? Don't ask Tom. Looking for some answers? Don't
Pretend that we
ask
can hear
Tom.
this.
Needing
You
help
can
with
hear it.
something?
Don't
Don't ask
pretend.
Tom
What? You-
because he'll tell you to fuck off.
How does your
How do you know
brain
what it
work,
says?
mate?
Don't ask.
I can hear this. Do we pretend that we can hear it? Right, anyway.
Oh, dearie me.
Hopefully, no one's got any questions.
Well, unfortunately for you,
It'll be a good day, won't it?
there is
It'll be a great day.
some questions.
I got a question here. Tom, you're picking up an ice cream for you and someone else.
Yeah.
Who is sat...
I'm listening. I am listening.
You're not paying attention.
Sorry.
Tom.
Yeah,
Drop
It's
a bottle
very
opener.
rude.
yes, please.
Should we just take a pause and we'll go back in from the don't ask Tom? It's a bit fucking...
No, I'm good to rock with it, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom wants to
Roll with it.
just not pay attention
Yeah.
to the important questions that are being asked.
Not important.
Right, listen, you're picking up an ice cream for you and someone else
Yes.
who is sat some 4 minutes away on a hot sunny day.
Sat 4
There
minutes.
are different levels of intimacy which you share with all the different people in your life. At what level of intimacy do you draw the line at licking the melting ice cream off the side of the cone to protect the integrity of the cone structure?
My own cone.
No, someone else. You've got an ice cream for you.
4
You've
minutes.
got an ice cream for you. You've got an ice cream for someone else. Both ice creams are melting. The integrity of the cone, right?
Why have I got other
Because you
people's
bought
ice
someone
creams in
else's.
there?
You bought an ice cream for someone else, right? Like, say, at what?
Have you ever bought an ice cream, Tom?
Yes.
Have you ever bought
okay.
one for someone else? Have you ever bought your daughter Jamie? Have you ever bought an ice cream for Jamie Lee?
Yeah, I've bought an
Right.
ice cream for Jamie.
If
yeah.
Jamie Lee's ice cream was melting down your hand, would you lick the
No,
side? No,
no, I wouldn't.
Right.
No,
Would you
no, I
lick?
wouldn't. Is
What
that the
about
question?
Yeah,
Is that the
for
question?
me.
Would I lick someone
What
else's
if-
ice cream?
Yeah,
I wouldn't let someone else lick my ice cream. I'd lick someone else's ice
you
cream.
would.
that's what I mean. I'm asking what at what
What
point?
you could do is balance them on top of your head like that Greek waiter.
It doesn't involve licking ice creams, though. What's
I
the
mean,
question?
Well,
Because it'll melt down your hand.
Would you lick another man's ice cream?
I wouldn't let it melt down my hand. I wouldn't lick. Sorry, I wouldn't lick anyone else's ice cream purely because I wouldn't like anyone else to lick my ice cream.
Very considerate of you, Tom.
So I wouldn't allow that. I wouldn't lick anyone else's ice. Is that the question?
That's
Yeah.
the question, mate. Yeah.
I wouldn't
do have
lick, I wouldn't
morals,
lick
then.
anybody else's ice cream.
do have
No.
morals, then.
I'd let it melt down my hand if I have to.
Would you?
If I got no choice in
Would you
that,
lick it
I
off
would-
your own knuckles? Even
Well, obviously, it's
at risk of them seeing you, and it like from a distance might look like you're licking their ice cream.
At that point, it's my ice cream, isn't it? If it's on my knuckles,
Well, it is. Yeah,
that's how I class whether it's
Is that why
just
you
like-
punch ice creams when you buy them?
Yeah, that's how I know it's my ice cream. It's on my knuckles.
Mine.
Otherwise, I'm not. If it's ice cream on your knuckles, I'm not licking your knuckles, am I?
What if it was your ice cream on his knuckles?
It's his ice cream then, isn't it? It's not mine anymore.
We,
It's on his
we
nipples.
came to this conclusion early on, didn't we, about Tom's car being sat on someone else's driveway, and once it was on their driveway, it was their car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I got another one for you,
I've
Tom.
not answered this one yet. No.
No. Right. Well, we got that sorted. Hi, Tom. I know-
Also, no.
Just wait, will you?
It's going to be another no.
It might not be. You
It
might
will
enjoy
be.
this
I
one.
guarantee it being another no.
Tom, I know you are the kind of guy to have been following a lot of the UFO/alien stuff going on at the moment.
See?
This got me thinking. If aliens visited Earth and their favourite snack was the sound of a yawn, how would you package it for them? Your insights would be very helpful. Cheers, your mate.
You're in
Space Pete.
Space Pete. Your insides will be very helpful, or
Your insights. How would you package a
so
yawn?
aliens have come down and the favourite snack is when someone
It's a
yawns. The
yawn.
sound of someone yawning, or
Yeah, the sound
or
of a
actually
yawn.
someone yawning. The
No,
sound. The
Their
sound.
favourite snack
So
is the
someone-
sound of a yawn. Yeah.
Could be like, ooh.
What do you put it in? Do you put it in a box, or would you put it in a packet?
And get Gary Lineker to do your adverts.
I like to have a packet just open. It's like,
It'd be.
I think the best way would be, do you remember those like tubes that you used to get in shitty shops?
Yeah.
And then it'd be like,
Yeah.
I
that'd do.
hope someone clicks in to a skip on the staff room. You just got Buddy going.
Real.
were
Yeah,
you
I'd package it like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
In a tube.
what would you call those tubes? Like, if you had to search for it,
Al's favourite tubes.
it's just
A YouTube.
YouTube.
Skips prawn yawns.
Skips prawn yawn.
Skips prawn yawns.
Yeah, that'd do.
I had a bag of skips for a while. I love us. I
Bag of
really
yawn
like
cocktail.
Skips. Yawn and cocktail.
Yawn cocktail.
Yawn and cocktail. That's the one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yawn hub.
Yeah, yawn.
Tell you wrote this one, Al.
Well, I've got one here, right. As it says here.
I've not answered it yet.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, go on, mate.
It's in a little twisty wrapper like a hero or a celebration.
You weirdly got strangely specific then for your answers. You're very abstract in your approach, and then straight away, do it like a celebration twist.
Yeah,
or like,
a little twist of your upper at each end. When you pull it.
Thought about it before, hasn't he?
Is that good enough?
That's pretty good.
So, what leads me on to my question, really, anyway. Dear Tom, if you had to kick any animal in public hard, what animal would it be?
Capybara.
Not even a
Move
beaver,
on.
mate.
Move on.
Let him finish the question.
Move on.
And
Move
why?
on.
And why?
Move on. Move on.
Why
What
would
you
be the
got against
capybara?
capybaras?
Little dickheads, aren't they?
Big rodent. You
Stupid
hate
little
them.
dickheads, yeah.
Maybe it's
They
that
look very
internal
kickable. They
mechanism,
look
innit?
like football.
Are we not naturally scared of rodents?
I'm
like
not.
like me. It's in most
You
people's
might
base
be. You might-
psyche,
you
innit?
might be, but
for
I'm
infection control.
Capybaras
I'm not
included.
afraid of
though, no?
capybaras, mate.
World's biggest rodent, innit?
Yeah.
They look like footballs, don't they?
People don't like the bald tails, do they?
Have they got a
Bald.
bald tail?
Not them, but
No.
the other rodents.
Oh shit! Of course. Yeah.
Like a squirrel, don't we? Because it's got a cute little fluffy
Yeah,
tail. If you
yeah.
shaved a squirrel's tail, people would
Evil.
shit.
Yeah.
I seen a video of a seagull eating a squirrel.
In
the
black-
other day.
Black squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, spotted that.
Getting it down.
And then it takes off and nearly gets hit by a car.
Ruthless.
I might have even told this on the podcast before. A seagull eating it. When I was on the cabs, it was outside the walkabout, and there were some pigeons, and they were like pecking at this thing on the ground. And the next thing, this seagull comes in, and it was like a rock lolly, right? And there was a woman stood outside having a tab, and she boots this rock lolly, and this seagull runs after it, picks the rock lolly up, and then just eats it. But of course, on the rock lolly is a wooden stick about that big. And you could see it divided. So you could see it prodding out of the seagull's neck, and it just flew away. And this woman was stood having a fag like. I had to put my window down on my taxi, and I said, "Fucking, did you see that?"
Do you remember? Were we not outside Pastels once, feeding it chicken
Yeah,
with bones?
yeah.
It was like that.
Banquet, yeah. They were just eating
that
it
when we
all
all
down.
went for a
weren't they?
meal at Pastels?
Yeah.
I mean, Pastels are no longer there, so we say it, and I had to get off because it was just taking forever to get the
Yeah.
burgers out.
Yeah,
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 it was,
yeah,
a place
yeah,
to-
yeah.
all-
Yeah.
it was an all-you-can-eat thing, wasn't
He
it?
set us up a table outside.
Set us up a
didn't he?
table
Yeah.
outside, yeah.
Just throwing
Just
wings and chicken wings, just like that.
yeah,
Getting them down. Yeah.
wolfing them.
Why did that place not thrive?
Staff.
It
It was
did-
too
do you know-
fucking slow.
Staffing issues.
It was there was the two business guys, weren't there, who had it, and I think they fell out.
Oh,
So
did
the
they?
lad who kind of masterminded it all, he left, and the
He
other
was
lad he
wearing
just went to
solid
shit.
colours rather than pastels.
Too much of a bad mix, mate. Just ended up creating brown.
Crayons. Yeah, he's got a smashed Annie in Preston now.
How was it?
And he's opened one in Lancaster
Oh,
as
he's
well.
got a place because I thought he's got smashed in Preston.
Yeah, no, do you-
I've
yeah.
gone on a drink.
Yeah, just
They've actually
reminiscent
just won,
of Tokyo
some,
Joe's.
they just won a couple of awards actually.
Have they?
Yesterday and the day before, yeah.
Big up
but-
Smash Burgers, Preston.
Big up Smash Burgers. But
Oh,
get on this.
Send some down.
There's a place called. There's a chain called Smash Burger or something like that. They've been trying to sue him.
Yeah.
And I mean, there must be loads of burger places all over.
Smash
it.
burgers are
That
very trendy in
a
the past
sma-
3
well,
or 4
sma-
years.
It's just a style of burger.
Yeah.
You can't go. So, and they're literally called Smashed. That's it. This place called Smash Burger. Where's the copyright? But they've got something like £27,000 in court fines coming their way because of this Smash
And Keenan
Burger.
and Kel.
Fuck you cheeky
And
bastard.
and that is how capitalism breeds competition,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, in the fair utopia of free enterprise.
So let
What a word.
us know if you know Smashed
the
in
name?
Preston. Smashed.
Fuck you, Smash.
No, that's who we like. We like Smash.
We love you, Smash.
We'll wheel him back out in a minute.
It's like the
Smash
guy on
burgers.
Family Guy. Smoke.
Smash Burgers.
Fuck you.
We've
No,
got
we
our
like
very own
Smash,
Marlboro.
baby.
Like Smashed.
We love you, Smashed.
Smash Burgers.
Don't like.
Smash Burgers.
Fuck you, Smash Burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
you told
you
them.
Go on, lad. Go on, lad.
Cheers, mate.
You want to get yourself down to Oxford v Blackpool and fucking give a bit of a fill-in, lad, do you know what I mean?
Oxford v Blackpool.
Yeah, it's just loads of
I don't
students
think
getting
I-
battered by Seasiders.
I don't think I've got the jumpers to qualify for that match.
United Colours of Benetton.
Yeah. United Colours are gonna win. Anyway, should we not do this anymore?
Yeah, I've recently started.
What have you been wearing?
I've recently started working somewhere.
Jumper.
Yeah, and
Smashing
basically,
burgers.
there was. So I was walking into work the other day, and a woman was walking towards me, and
This sounds like it's gonna get racist.
Sort of recognised
Or
the face.
sexist.
And yeah, but it turns out she was a teacher that was at my primary school when I was growing up. And when I was in year 5, and she just laughed as soon as she saw my face. I've seen this person.
Normal reaction.
In what, I don't know, 16 years or whatever it'd be. And anyway, she reminded me of the time in year 5. And no shit, when she told me about it, I remembered it, but I sort of forgot this. When me, Jack Gardner, and Alex Cartwright in year 5
Beep these names out, Al.
entered the talent show.
Just in case.
And we said, yeah, you know, what we're going to do? Escapology. So we went on stage, me and Jack Gardner, sat in these 2 seats in front of the school, in front of the staff, you know, and literally Alex Cartwright come out to Mission Impossible, tying us up in all these chains, got to the end, Escapology was meant to ensue, and we got fucking stuck. We couldn't get out, mate. You've got the whole school staff just pissing themselves with and we couldn't fucking get out. And honestly, I seen the woman the other day coming in, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, it's you!" And yeah.
And then you remembered what it's like for a teacher to see that.
Yeah.
And then 16 years later, see an adult and go.
Remember that little fucker I told you about? I said him today.
Well, she didn't teach me, but yeah,
You just joined in.
She just laughed at you.
she joined after I was in her class. But
I saw the most Blackpool thing in my life the other day. So I work in a furniture shop on Church Street opposite Salvation Army. There's a woman hiding in my doorway, a couple protecting her, and then the fella was trying to beat her up. So I'm on the phone.
this got very serious.
Yeah, so I'm on the. It's fucking hilarious, right? So I'm on the phone to this woman in Germany, trying to work out when our delivery's coming in, and her English is terrible, and I'm trying to like lock the front door. Next thing, guy on a shop mobility scooter abandons his scooter in the middle of the road, starts beating up the fucking guy that's trying to beat up the other woman. They dart up that way. He's pounding him. Meanwhile, a woman's had to get out of a car to move his mobility scooter off Park Road so the traffic can go past. And then this woman's like, "Is everything okay for you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." Police come. "Did you see anything?" I was like, "Yeah." Saw it a little bit. Yeah. But apparently the guy had done like 5 assaults all downtown. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
But yeah,
That'd have been reported on different.
But the shop mobility guy, you should have seen him fucking run. By the way. Yeah. He just was like. He must have been. Do you remember Vietnam Tom, the guy on the bus who he went viral a few years ago? Well in his 60s, massive, just fucking running after this guy, pounding him outside like the what's it called, the bra shop on the corner.
No, the lingerie lounge or whatever it's called.
Honestly, absolutely outstanding.
Lingerie lounge and another Blackpool thing. I remember a couple of times, and good on them for sticking to it. But a couple of times they've put signs up in the window and just gone, "Yeah, we're having to close because we keep getting robbed." Like they literally have, and they've come back a few times, so good for them. But no, Blackpool's a great place.
Yeah,
like,
it's
honestly,
lovely.
This is all set out of love. Like we do love where.
Oh yeah.
One of the greatest sports that you can participate in Blackpool is people watching.
Yeah, all day, every
Party,
day.
party yourself up on the promenade. Do you remember when we did the Channel 4 thing, right? Yeah. So we're filming that thing for Channel 4, and the woman, the producer, she was Glaswegian, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Never been to Blackpool in her life. Didn't even know about Blackpool.
Not a real Glaswegian.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The guy who was filming, he was from Aberdeen, never been to Blackpool in his life. We went out to the promenade, and they were like, "Oh my God." Like, they've never seen Blackpool Tower in their lives. "What's that down there?" We're like, "It's a pleasure beach." "What's this?" "It's a pier with a thing on it."
What's that? It's a rat being eaten by a seagull.
Yeah. But they were like in awe, and all I could think
full
is,
chicken bones.
we're here on the promenade, there's cameras and stuff. This is going to go sour very quickly. And within about 3 minutes, there was just weirdos just started congregating all around. Like, we were trying to film this shot, and there's like a woman just stood there eating donuts or something. So I had to go on out and just say, "Would you mind just sort of moving out of the way whilst we do this a little bit?"
Dribbling 400 millilitres.
Yeah.
A day. An hour. An hour.
Yeah.
Speaking of Blackpool Prom, I think is it back the the high flyer thing on the comedy carpet.
Starflyer.
is it?
Starflyer.
Yeah, it's back,
Europe's largest bloody.
You going back on it again?
Yeah,
Nope.
I think might have another
I
go.
might have another stab
I'll
at it.
have
I
like
think I'll have
a
another
bit
stab
of
at it.
adrenaline filled. I went on that, yeah.
Woman I work
It's
with
horrible,
told me an interesting fact.
Yeah.
So, because they moved it, didn't they, from St.
Yeah,
John's
yeah,
Fair?
yeah.
She says to me, "Do you know why they've moved it?" I was like,
What did she
but
say?
it was going to crash into the
"I was like, go on."
church.
So she's like, "Well, if you fall out, you'll go in the sea."
No.
I was like,
Well, that's
no.
why they moved it from St. John's Square, which is in
I was
that.
like, the odds are pretty slim.
What's if the tide's out?
Yeah.
What a knobhead.
And if you can survive a 200-foot
What a
catapult
total
as long as you land in freezing sea in fucking November.
You'd be all right.
The 6
You'd be all
inch
right.
deep water on like the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Tom went on it, and it was a horrible day, wasn't it? It was like dead windy.
Yeah, it was near
And it
enough
was-
snowing. It was December. When did we go out? It was December. Like,
It was Christmas
about a
market.
few
It's
days
Christmas-
before
Yeah,
Christmas.
market,
20,
yeah.
21st of
Yeah,
December.
yeah.
Like Dumb and Dumber stuck to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold and windy.
Definitely going for a repeat though.
Yeah.
Got little night out that on Blackpool's little prom
You
set.
did a live podcast or live
Yeah, we did a live stream.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just going, oh, it's so cold. And every time you went over the sea, and it was just like,
If
Like
you're going
the
to fall, now's the time.
yeah, horrendous.
It is ropey when they just come round and they just like they're just pushing these metal bars down on you that are just loosely held, and you're just like,
Yeah, might as well have been sat in a swing.
yeah.
Any like ride that can be packed away and driven away quicker
On
than
a
a
lorry.
fucking court case, I'm not going on it.
That is the deal.
Driven
isn't it?
away by a horse and cart. Fucking-
Beep that out.
No, they did.
Right, should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
What was the point in this bit?
What was the point in this bit?
Yeah.
Soon or you.
What?
What was the point in this bit?
We've got some more Don't Ask Toms.
Like all this.
What, the talking?
Yeah.
I've got a Don't Ask Tom.
Go on then.
I'm joking.
He loves
Just
them
wanted to see
really.
his face.
So yeah, it's probably a good place to wrap it up. So
Yeah.
thanks to all our patrons who keep the lights on. So if you like to sign up to Patreon for us, you get for £5 a month, you get early access to content, and you also get the digital aisle. which
Access to Josh.
is access to Josh.
Yeah.
But you get the
£5
digital
a month.
aisle, which
That's
is
on the £2 subscription.
It's only £2. It's only £2 for that one.
£2. Yeah, no,
Cheapest one.
yeah, it's a £5 a month, and you get early access to all content. You also get the digital aisle, which is exclusive to our patrons. So please sign up if you want to support the show. Get some extra content there.
Digital aisle, similar to the middle hour podcast format, but we go out into the world wide web to the deepest, darkest places of people's search history, and find all sorts of obscure horrors.
Yeah.
So well worth a watch.
Well worth it, yeah. It's stuff that wouldn't make it on the
But
on
if
the
you
main
can't
show.
if you can't make a financial commitment to supporting the show, you can just like and subscribe on YouTube. Share the content far and wide. Tell your friends about us. Get people listening. It all goes a long way to helping the cause. But for now, thanks for listening. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Al.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from our special guest Craig.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Josh.
Ta-ra.
Goodbye from Tom.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Toodles.